Good morning, everybody. We're at Stevens Creek Nature Preserve today. It's about 7 a.m., so getting a nice morning walk in. This is the first time that I've been out to this trail, so I'm not sure what to expect. It looks pretty wide, but we'll see. I noticed in the last video it's kind of hard to watch because the camera keeps moving around when I walk. It's because I'm holding it and it's hard to keep it stable, so I need to figure out a different method of doing this. Very wide open path back here. I'll try to keep it as steady as I can, but until I get a GoPro or something like that, I don't know how stable it'll be. Today is Friday the 10th, I think, or 11th, something like that, February. So, and it's about 50 degrees this morning, a little cool, but it's kind of nice. I was doing some research about the Chinese air balloon that got shot down, and well, the altitude of it was about 60,000 feet, which is typically double. That's double what commercial airliners fly at. And I read an article where they're saying that China is testing its capabilities for a new type of war, which is space and near space war. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, I doubt it's anything like that. I think they're testing something that isn't worthwhile to even do research in. If it was, we'd see our balloons all over the place, flying around, floating around, but you don't. And to assume that their military technology is above ours is ridiculous. It's nowhere close. All I hear on the news or TikTok or whatever is, oh, China's getting ready for war and this and that. And to me, it doesn't make too much sense because they would absolutely get demolished. And they know it. And they don't need to go to war when they're winning the minerals game and the export of, products, because the labor is so cheap there. And I don't think that they need or are dumb enough to go to war. Let's see, there's a split in the path. Let's see what this says. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going straight. Yeah, I mean, their military is ridiculous, because the most important thing that matters in terms of war these days is your Navy, because that's really the only way you can transport anybody, and our Navy is just so much bigger and stronger. I see some horses over here. Making sure I'm not on somebody's property. This is a strange trail, so I'm not too sure. Yeah. But yeah, for example, they have one super carrier, and we have 11. And that's a huge difference in power. Doesn't matter how many people they have if they can't get them anywhere. Now, our allies probably would face some difficulty. Japan would probably be screwed, but you know, who knows? But I just don't think that they are trying to actually have a war. I don't see the benefit in it for them. Man, this for being such a wide open path, it is muddy all around here. You know, one thing I haven't looked into at all is wild pigs in our area. They seem to be everywhere else in the States, but I've never heard anybody even mention them. Now in Emerald Isle, North Carolina, I've seen those guinea rats, or whatever they're called, with they're big ass rats with big teeth hanging out. Kind of crazy looking. But yeah, I've seen them down there, but curious to know why they let you drive on this road. What's the point? Unless you just want to drive around, but I wonder if this actually leads to somewhere that you can go check out. Like an actual building for the nature center or something. Seems like you wouldn't get too much traffic down here, but I see tire marks in the mud, so. I see there's a tire track right there. For what? Let's go see what this sign says up here. I don't know how long of a video this will be this morning. I have no idea about this trail. so I don't have any idea if I'm at the end of it already or authorized use to trail access only. Okay. Man, it is muddy. Huh. Well, now it's getting more into the woods here, so we'll see. In the next couple of days, the temperature is going to drop, and I won't be able to get morning videos. It will be way too cold. And hopefully it'll start picking back up and not being too bad. I'd like to go to downtown Charlotte and get some videos, but I really need to get a GoPro first. Looks like there's a ton of trees down up here too. Huh. You know, last year, hurricanes, at least for us, it was not bad at all. So, always makes me a little bit nervous that this year will be bad for it. And oh, hate dealing with them. Power goes out, people lose their houses. Sucks. In Japan, you get typhoons all the time, really, but they're not ever as bad by the time they reach Japan. Yeah, they're not that bad. They're like smaller hurricanes, but they sure do tear up the Philippines and places like that, but Japan usually is all right. And there are some massive trees down here. Man, what in the heck happened? So, let's see, what else is going on? New South Park came out last night or the night before. I haven't watched it yet, but as soon as I can, I will. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen New South Park, at least a season of it. Sometimes they have those holiday specials, but they're all right, I guess. You know, with that balloon technology that China's trying to figure out how to use, you know, the highest somebody's got in the air outside of going to space is like 68,000 feet. Now it's in a hot air balloon. I mean, highest by using a balloon, I guess. But, you know, I don't see how it matters to get that high up to really do anything, especially out of a balloon. People were saying that they can figure out a way to drop some kind of bomb or missile off of those balloons straight down But if that's really the technology that they're trying to figure out how to do, well, we seen that damn balloon coming all the way from Alaska through Canada through Montana. There was pictures and video of it the whole time. So if it was actually a serious situation, we would shoot that down before it could get anywhere, if they could even launch it. And if it's for surveillance, I don't quite get that either, because they have satellites, and what is the restriction of their satellites? Why can't they just use their satellites and look at the US like we do when we look at them? It all doesn't make too much sense to me. I don't get it, and the whole balloon thing, I think, is just outrageous and really a nothing story. But they like to hype everything up, and yeah, it seems strange. And then China's mad about it for whatever reason, like we weren't eventually going to shoot it down. Like, what do they expect? They apologized, said, oh, sorry, it was just a weather balloon that got carried off by the wind. Well, okay, fine, we accept your apology, and now we got to shoot it down before it crashes into someone. I mean, I don't know. Did they expect it to float all the way back to China? Crazy. I just think it's hilarious that the leader of China has banned South Park from airing over there because they constantly call him Winnie the Pooh, and he hates it, and it is hilarious. Very worried about their image for some reason. So this turned into a nice little trail. I will eventually try to get a steadier camera, because I know it's not the most fun to watch when it's constantly shaking around, watching a bad action movie or something. But I don't even know if mounting it on my head is gonna do anything. We'll see. They have those stable cam rods, or whatever you want to call them, where no matter what angle you're messing with, it stays steady. Here, there's something strange over here. Let's go check this out. What is this? What the hell is this? Okay. Bunch of flowers. Don't know. Kind of creepy. What a random place for something like that. I didn't see any cars at the parking lot for this place, and the gate was closed for vehicle access, so I don't expect to see anybody out here. And it's kind of a weird little spot to find. It's a big trail, but oh, I see deer. There's a deer up here. Let's see if I can. Oh, there it goes. There goes another one. They smelled me and heard me. There it goes. That's for all the hunters that can't find a deer this season. They're all right here. Look, he's staring at me. There they go. 5 or 6 or 7 of them. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Man, there's a ton of them. Here comes another one. There he is. There she is, rather. Well, that was pretty cool, I guess. Man, there's a ton of them. I better watch what I'm doing here, because don't want to piss them off or scare them too bad. Just out here walking. Oh, that was neat. Trying to be a little quiet to see if I can find any more. That one that stopped and looked at me wasn't very big, but it was almost lined up perfect for a bow shot or something, but that he only waited there a couple seconds before he decided to leave, or she decided to leave. That is cool. I feel like I'm getting close to the road over here. I can see some cars going by. I wonder if this trail loops around or if it just is a dead end like that other one. The Carolina Thread Trail, that's like 2.5 miles and it just stops. You gotta walk the 2.5 miles back. There's another sign up here. I should have looked at the trail paths a little better. We'll stay on this way, I guess. Try to see if this loops around to where those deer are at. Well, I found other people. That is shocking. They're not coming my way though. Yeah, this is looping exactly where them deer ran to. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm sure they're on edge right now, but so far I mean, it rained this morning, and for it raining, this trail isn't that muddy at all. It's crazy. Still want to know what those bricks were over there. I'm sure a lot of that was people, hold on, I'm trying to change my hands here. There we go. I'm sure kids or somebody put the rocks up like that, or the bricks, but I'd like to know what that was to begin with. You know, this trail looks or feels like it loops around, but I don't remember seeing where it comes out to on the way in. I usually don't like to walk for more than an hour on a trail that I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, an hour in one direction. I'll typically turn around after an hour, but unless I know where it ends or if it loops back around, then I'll keep going. But man, this is some thick stuff back here. I bet in the summertime you wouldn't be able to see anything. That is thick. I'm keeping an eye out for them deer, but I'm sure they can smell me. But yeah, the that balloon technology, getting people 68,000 feet in the air. Yeah, if that, you know, I've never seen video from that high up, looking down or looking out. And the only reason I say that's because supposedly there's like tens of thousands of satellites around Earth floating around up there, but I swear I've never seen a single picture from Earth up that has any of them in it. Like, I know you can see the International Space Station and you can track it and you can see it float, but that's not, it's in space, but it's not like, it's still a little lower than, I think, full space or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, I have yet to see a picture of satellites moving around. I don't know why. Maybe it's not possible, but I find it interesting that you can zoom in from a satellite picture, Google Earth, and see my backyard. But we can't see anything up like that. I don't know. It's kind of strange. And there are squirrels everywhere. I feel like if you were stuck in a survival situation and you had to live out in the woods, I know you need fat eventually, but and if you had a pellet gun or something, you could absolutely live off the squirrel around here. This hike is kind of unique. A lot of different scenery here. I just walked through some real thick stuff, and now I'm here to a way more open area, and there's rocks all on the road now. And it's kind of interesting. I think my recording cut out for a second. I'm not sure. My battery is kind of low. But I think I'll probably cut off the video now and hopefully make another one either later today or tomorrow. Try to get somebody else on the line to talk. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, but I will. But yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. So anyway, take care, y'all.